The overgrown YN that's in your bed, yeah, he probably did it. Nicki Minaj is so childish. No wonder her husband loves her. But you know, the lead would have been buried there if I started with that, because things have gotten pretty serious. Nicki MAGA Minaj addressed the United Nations about the alleged persecution of Christians in Nigeria. Nicki Minaj is from Trinidad. So stay to the end of the video to watch my reaction to that steaming hot pile of garbage. As you've probably heard, the childish excuse for a mother is married to an unemployed PDF file. Now she's doing Donald Trump's bidding. I'll tell you exactly why I think she's posturing to conservatives.
Our handsome, dashing president.
But before we get into that, hey, I'm HP for the Headbanging Princess channel, where we dissect Black femme artistry and alternative culture, sometimes at the intersection of both. Welcome to Nightly. Yes, the show about all the things that keep me up at night. What's keeping me up? The downfall of another Black icon, Nicki Minaj. Nicki MAGA Minaj, as I like to call her. She's officially destroyed her legacy, from a $10 million lawsuit and her allegedly exhibiting signs of schizophrenia and drug abuse to her fervent support of Donald Trump. Nicki MAGA Minaj has been thoroughly, undoubtedly, idiotically Azealia Banksified. Now, I won't go into all of her latest rants. There's plenty of videos of her out there if you want to follow her alleged ski sloping rants. Out of all the things that she has done and said, I think there are 6. While editing this video on December 16th, 2025, there are now 8 things I believe Nicki Minaj has done to lead to her demise. And the 8th thing is, I guess, her argument with Gavin Newsom. Mama is always going through a spiral, and really it's just to market her upcoming releases. She's dropping something in March. It is December 22nd, 2025, the day after Nicki MAGA Minaj decided to get on stage at the Turning Point USA event with Erica Kirk and talk about how great the Republicans and Donald Trump are, and how boys should be boys, despite having a huge gay fan base. A bunch of people coming to her concerts, men coming to her concerts dressed up in pink wigs and pink lipstick and pink shoes and pink shirts and pink dresses and oh, but they have to be boys. You're telling them it's okay to be boys now? And how are you even supporting them to this level when Project 2026 is literally coming out soon? It's further to fund the Department of Education. It's going to cut back rights for women. Like, this is nothing that you've ever promoted. Stop acting like this whole Nigeria thing was something that you always talked about. It's not. You're lying. You're a bitch. It starts with the fracture of her friendship with Ra Ali. From my understanding, whenever Nicki Minaj is in a beef with another female rapper, Ra Ali is always standing by her, fighting her battles.
Yeah, I think what it is for Remy is that it's hard to make a song. She's so focused on like the being overly aggressively lyrical, and it's kind of like the times. I'm sorry.
But a few weeks ago, Ali posted a 4-page letter to Nicki Minaj. And I love you with a kiss. Throughout the duration of our friendship, I have been nothing but loyal and genuine. And while you don't get a reward for doing what you're supposed to do, you certainly shouldn't get penalized for it. Even if you're going through a hard time right now, I can't allow you to destroy me and the business I've built. I don't know what business Ra Ali has. I'm not trying to be messy. I'm not trying to be messy. What does she do? Maybe she has a boutique or something? The girls always have a little boutique. I don't know.
Okay, editing HP here. I did not know Ra Ali before making this video. Looks like she had something to do with the creation of On Site.
If you don't already know, I am Ra Ali, and I wanted to talk.
But she's a media personality. So we'll put some respect on Sis's name. Looks like she's a businesswoman, but her name really is synonymous with drama as well.
You look amazing. Thank you. Okay, and obviously, wouldn't be a complete interview if I didn't ask you about Nicki. You're her BFF. How is she doing post-success of Queen?
Killing it. Check her Instagram, doing what she does best.
I can't tell you how much it saddens me that you've now decided to turn on me, the person who was actually in your corner. You've empowered and given license to others to spread deplorable lies about me, smearing my character, and throwing away the friendship. To be lied on by someone you don't know is one thing. For it to come from you is unimaginable. You have put me and so many people who care for you and have rooted for you at risk. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. I wasn't really big on Nicki Minaj back today. I wasn't really rooting for you. But anyway, Mrs. Onika Tanya Mirage Petty. Yes, last name Petty. Let's stop playing games with our lives. If any of these allegations were true, we'd be having a very different conversation, wouldn't we? Show the evidence or apologize instead of sensationalizing headlines. Get offline and seek help. Reclaim your peace, your time, and your crown. Raw. That last part stick out, don't it? Someone on Reddit said, I looked it up. I'm guessing Ra thinks Nicki was the one who leaked it to Tasha K. Is she trying to blame Ra instead of her husband? Now, apparently, the people were saying that Tasha K, the blogger who was sued by Cardi B and lost for defamation, for spreading lies about Cardi B, saying she had an STD when she didn't. So she lost that case, owes Cardi B millions of dollars, but she has her little show. I used to watch it, used to be a fan, not anymore, not because of the Cardi situation. She's just deplorable. Like, I don't know. She said, let's drink up, winos. Because she's always drinking. Child, word on the curb is that Khadijah, Nicki's former assistant, done slid into a new position, Ra Ali's babysitter and side piece. What? Now listen, they say Ra swings both ways, and allegedly Khadijah handed over Nicki's Apple ID, passwords, and login information straight to Ra. Next thing you know, credit card details were pulled and the rest, history. Ra was history. Hashtag big back I tried to spit. Big back is crazy. You can never take, these are the type of people that like consider themselves journalists, and it's kind of really annoying. I just don't know how much vetting is happening. Like these are huge allegations. I mean, who knows? She could be right after all. I don't know. It prompted Ra Ali to say, I need to make a statement. And her statement was definitely coded in some legal language. So, I don't really know what happened there. But Nicki, the call is coming from inside the house. It's not Ra Ali or nobody else that's stealing your information. It's your man, allegedly. Somebody said, whole time the thief is sleeping next to her. Get offline and seek help. I agree. Watching this spiral is so unpleasant. It is unpleasant. It really, it's upsetting because we already are in a situation where like Black artistry and, you know, icons have been dying. Black artistry is being just kind of like, I don't know, ignored. It always has been ignored. But our history even is being erased by our president. So like, it is upsetting when some parts of our history gets distorted, like when someone is used as a pawn by a political figure to like make the world worse. Hopefully the one redeeming quality about Nicki Minaj was that she made great music that made people happy, but like that's tainted now. Like that's so tainted. If it wasn't already, like it's sour now. It's going down. You're going down in history as Nicki MAGA Minaj. It has a nice ring to it. I hope you get everything that you want. I hope you get everything you want for throwing Black people under the bus. Black immigrants, Nigerians specifically. Nicki hates women and is obsessed with being liked by men, so that makes sense. See, I would definitely agree with that. That's what I would call a pick me, someone who's just so obsessed with like every guy liking her, and she'll throw women under the bus to do it. Like she'll make other women look bad, talk bad about other women, like just ugh. Ugh. How is this queen? How is this queen energy? Is this your queen? Is this y'all's queen? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. What an unfortunate mental illness. And that's what it is at the end of the day. You know, mental illness. How many black icons have we seen in the music industry fall apart because they had a drug addiction or severe mental illness that drove them to madness? Like literally. Like you can name anyone, any legend, right? Like why do we want to keep seeing it repeat itself? And these are the people that we consider to be role models. Unfortunately, that's how, I don't know how it happened, but black folks, we just put entertainers as our leaders of the community. They shouldn't be. Look at them. They're millionaires and billionaires. Why the fuck? What? No. Absolutely not. This all feels like yet another explosion of emotions, possibly allegedly heightened by substances, or maybe, I don't know, maybe she has a headache. I don't know. Maybe she's tired. Maybe she needs a nap. Like, maybe that's why she looks like this in a lot of her videos or talks like this.
Then one day, it comes out a beautiful baby boy. To God be the glory.
Perhaps there's some misdirected anger. You know how she feels about Roc Nation and Jay-Z. She posted an AI image of Jay-Z looking like a woman in a pink wig and a pink crop top. Also something that Donald Trump loves to do is use AI to disparage others. It's really weird when your so-called black icons start seeming like conservative. It's really strange. The streets are saying that Ra Ali came out saying all this in her 4-page letter because MAGA Minaj Banks told Tasha K that Ali has been the one stealing from her. Now, if you remember, Nicki Minaj went online on her IG stories and said that someone had been stealing from her. Someone had been taking thousands of dollars from her and that she knows who they are and she's going to do something about it. Not sure why the internet needed to know. But since she told the internet did what the internet's gonna do. And yeah, everyone's basically like, sis, your husband is the thief. The call is coming from inside of the house. You know, the unemployed PDF file that is living under your roof. Yeah. The overgrown YN that's in your bed. Yeah, he probably did it. Her longtime enemy, target, and obsession, Cardi B, also released a statement after MAGA Minaj Banks started disrespecting, name-calling, and shaming Cardi B's 7-year-old child. 7 years old. This woman is pushing 50. She retweeted this from someone named Chun-Li, obviously some barb. We getting everybody tonight, and it's a picture of Culture. And it's like zoomed in on her face and her teeth are like very prominent in this picture. And then you see this like AI generated image of which, can we just talk about how like all these dumb barbs are just wasting water, harming the environment, like giving billionaires so much. We're cooked. This chain here, I don't even want to describe it. Y'all see what it is. It says Culture CUM, come get your chain. And it's like a grill, but it's like gums. And Nicki Minaj did asterisk gum. She is shaming the way a child that is 7 years old looks. Talk about rock bottom. This must be what it looked like because she's scratching her way to get up. This is what Cardi B said. Girl, fuck you. That's basically what Cardi B said. She said Papa Bear. I don't know what order this was, but she said Papa Bear, which is Nicki Minaj's like son. That's the only name we know of him. I'm sorry you can't talk and you gotta sit in special ed because your mom couldn't put the drugs down. Oh, okay. These are not my words. I'm sorry your mom is not paying attention to you on your birthday. This was on his birthday. I totally forgot. This drama was going on Twitter on her son's birthday. Because she's so obsessed and dark-spirited, hating hoe. I'm so sorry, baby. She said, Dear Papa Perk. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Alluding to, pills and potions. I'm sorry that your mama haven't cut you a birthday cake for the past 3 days because she can't take my success or happiness. One day you're going to grow up, and I hope you understand when a girl says no, it means no. Ooh. Yo. Yo. And you can overcome your PDF file blood you inherited from your grandfather, your father, and your uncle. Please don't hate me when you grow up because your mommy rather give me more attention than she gives you. Oh my God. Hopefully when somebody that really cares about her puts her in rehab and get her the help she needs, she can come out and read you a book. Oh, hiya.
No, God! No,
Hiya.
God, please, no! 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 No!
This is the stuff that Nicki Minaj was saying on Twitter at the time. Lucian Elliott, Rico Nation. I promise you that dizzy hoe to stand down. I promise you. Barney Dangerous, Bodega Barney. What up? Your sister can get that chest caved in if you pregnant with another monkey or roach right now. I'm just saying, for entertainment purposes only. Culture you a roach and a monkey like your sister. Cokie B, please don't sniff coke with baby. Number 4 out of 5. Word to Carlos. Culture a vulture and her mama a crow. So stupid to not see once Wendy ate that crow what happened. They played you to do that hex to yourself, you flop ass heavy tongue hoe. Leaked it once Barney B started trending. Allegedly, Papa first party over. He got 4 more to go. Let's go hoe. Drop the receipts. Rico. Like she used the hype of her child's birth. The bitch is on drugs. Allegedly. She talking about other people's ski slow. Girl, pills and potions. Shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down. Cardi B said eventually, girl, it's your son's birthday. Why are you on Twitter dedicating essays to me? For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese. Bro. And it's just so many paragraphs of her ranting. It's just, how can this not, like, have you not slept? Maybe you're tired. Maybe, you know, I don't know, like, you need a nap. Somebody said on Facebook, talking about whose side I'm on, Nicki or Cardi. Bitch, my light bill $350. I know that's fucking. I hope one day Papa and Culture get married like Romeo and Juliet. That's sick. Shout out to Kim Gill. Kim Gill said, I just hope they grow up in peace and safety. I really do too, because these kids didn't ask for all this bull. And Nicki Minaj is the one that brought the kids into it. So it's just really unfortunate for everyone. She said, Dear Culture, truth is I did all of this for a bigger purpose. Bigger purpose? Bigger purpose, sis? You're going to have to go ahead and explain what that bigger purpose was. To get people to know about Rock Nation and how they did you dirty? Like, it's too much. It's too much. We can't do anything about it, Nicki. We can't do anything about what Jay-Z did to you. Allegedly. I don't even know. We don't know. Like, just let it go. Just really let it go. She said, you're a cute kid and lots of kids have cute little funny looking gums before they grow into all their features. If you knew that, then why didn't you shut the fuck up? One day you'll see this, so I have to say I apologize. A little too late. As a child of God and queen of my community who looked to me for integrity, you're an innocent child and don't deserve any of this. This just sounds fake. One day your mother and auntie and many more will be brought to their knees for what they have said and tried to do to my young prophet / beautiful boy. Take care, my darling. This isn't who I am. This is exactly who you are. You are living in your truth, baby girl. And I'm going to need you to stand 10 toes on your bullshit, because now that you brought in Donald Trump, literally the evilest person on the planet right now in this country, like the most hated like you have brought literal evil into your camp. Like you're literally playing with the devil now. And I think it's sickening. We're going to get into that in a second. What stood out to me about Ra Ali's comments, Cardi's comments are, seek help. You need help. Schizophrenia also stood out to me. Now, I'm no mental health expert. I don't know, but I can tell when people have delusion. I know what an unhinged person looks like. That would be Nicki MAGA Minaj Banks, okay? I can't speak to her mental state, and I won't try to diagnose her, but what I can say is, allegedly, word on the street is Miss Mama's is self-medicating with them pills and potions. She's, drug-induced schizophrenia is definitely a thing. We're not going to get into all that. We don't have any hard evidence anyway to suggest anything like that is happening to Nicki Minaj. But it's all just speculation and conjecture. And a lot of tweets from Nicki, a lot of tweets, and videos and audio. Yeah. Sometimes putting the devices down can help. This word, schizophrenia, came into play again just recently. For some reason, MAGA Minaj Banks was offended by a recent interview that Keisha Kaur and Gucci Mane did on The Breakfast Club. Now, I have an issue with it because Keisha Kaur, I don't know. The whole thing to me just gave handler. Like, this is the celebrity handler. She's keeping him in place, keeping him making money for the estate and everybody else that he pay. I just hope that he has a mental health professional in his life, and everything isn't being left up to this woman who has a financial stake in the continuation of his delusion, of his mental illness and drug addiction. I just hope a professional is in the mix somehow. This whole situation sounds eerily similar to Kenneth Petty and Nicki MAGA Minaj Banks and, the situation they allegedly have. So when she piped up and gave her 2 cents on the interview, I clutched my damn pearls. I said, now a hit dog will holler. My grandma always told me that. They be hollering. They be woof, 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 woof. That's Nicki right now. She hollering. I don't know, but could Cardi B's comments about schizophrenia or like getting help, or Ra Ali saying getting help, could all of this have hit a chord? Is she laying the groundwork for people to be able to, say the same thing about her when it comes out that she is in a similar condition to Gucci? I don't know. Either way, this feels weird. And it starts a whole conversation about the potential state of mind of Nicki MAGA Minaj Banks. And it makes me really scared. It's like, damn, is conservatorship in sight? Is you about to get Britney? Or you about to get Wendy Williams? Or because everything seems to be falling apart, and on the outside looking in, something's funny. Now, once the money start getting funny and the legal business start getting a little sketchy, things are bound to go wrong. According to Realtor.com, rapper Nicki Minaj is reportedly at risk of losing her sprawling $20 million California mansion after allegedly refusing to pay $503,000 that was awarded to a security guard who claims he was assaulted by the musician's husband, Kenneth Petty. According to legal documents obtained by Us Weekly, security guard Thomas Weidemuller has asked a court to force the sale of Minaj's Hidden Hills dwelling so that he can claim the money that is owed to him. Weidemuller, who worked as a security guard at one of Minaj's shows in Germany in 2019, accused Petty of punching him in the face at the event and was later awarded more than $500,000 in damages by a judge. However, he claims that money still has not been paid to him, an error that Minaj has since blamed on one of her financial advisors. So on October 6th, Weidemuller filed legal documents asking the court to order Minaj to sell her 11-bedroom, 16-bathroom dwelling in Hidden Hills, which she purchased for $19.5 million in December 2022. In his filing, the security guard noted that the home's $20 million value would cover Minaj and Petty's outstanding mortgage as well as the money that he is owed. Not only that, according to Baller Alert, Nicki Minaj's legal team just hit a major snag. Her longtime attorney, Judd Burstein, has abruptly withdrawn from representing her in an ongoing $10 million defamation lawsuit filed by fan Tamir Peak. The suit claims Minaj made false and damaging statements about Peak on a live stream, prompting the high-stakes legal battle. Court documents show Minaj's business management firm, the North Star Group, told the court they had only recently become aware of the lawsuit and requested a delay to find new legal representation. Burstein, while stepping down, emphasized that his decision had nothing to do with the case's merit. In fact, he called the lawsuit entirely frivolous and insisted Minaj did nothing wrong. Still, this sudden exit complicates things. Minaj's team is now scrambling to find a new attorney just as court deadlines approach. They've asked for 45 extra days to regroup. I hope they do a lot of stuff in that time. It just seems like a lot is going on. Like the financial advisor is stepping away, legal team stepping away. It just doesn't seem like her camp is strong. And she seems desperate, in my opinion. Allegedly, I don't know. Sue me. Please don't. She seems very desperate, which makes sense as to why she would. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. It's disgusting. It's vile. It's embarrassing. But I can scrub 2 brain cells together to understand how we got to this point. What do you do when the president of the United States is a bumbling idiot that participates in quid pro quo with Black celebrities by using their influence and power to win over conservative audiences and shoo away claims of racism? Look, I hired this one Black to do this one thing in exchange for powerful legal maneuvering and or money. Here's a token Black. I gave them money to perform at the inauguration. I like Black people. Like, Kodak fucking Black was pardoned by Donald Trump. Like, all the niggas on the list of celebrities he has pardoned so far are stupid and losing their legacies. Like, can we let's look at the list. Actually, you know what? Here's, thank you, NBCnews.com. Here are all the celebrities Trump has pardoned so far. Here we go. Todd and Julie Christie. Okay, we're gonna NBA YoungBoy. He was sentenced to 2 years in prison in 2024 after acknowledging he possessed weapons despite being a convicted felon. I want to thank Donald Trump for granting me a pardon and giving me the opportunity to keep building as a man, as a father, and as an artist. Lil Wayne. Allegedly, in my opinion, I think Lil Wayne is helping Nicki Minaj by telling her to get cozy with Donald Trump so that she can get a pardon, so that her husband can get pardoned. Or maybe she get pardoned. I don't know. For something. Allegedly, I don't know. This is just for entertainment purposes only. And then Kodak Black. Yeah, all the niggas on that list are dumb. So I and embarrassing to the Black race. Nicki Minaj went on to write a 4-page letter thanking Donald Trump, which really just sold it for everyone. Nicki is MAGA. I saw a TikTok on Coffee City's video. And if you're a barb, especially if you're a Black gay barb, you're standing by her, you have brainworms. Something's wrong with you. You have brainworms. There are things crawling in your skull that is hampering your ability to make a sound judgment. The same worms in your mind are in the minds of conservatives. So keep that in mind. They're in Nicki's mind too. They're up there, whether she has schizophrenia or not, in my opinion. I'm going to add some important context about the first tweets she posted about Trump allegedly saving Christians in Nigeria. First, let's talk about what Donald Trump said. Christianity is facing an existential crisis. I can't. I don't do impressions. Christianity is facing an I am not going to say these words. Here's what Donald Trump said. You can pause and read what's on the screen if you would like. This is what your president said, Americans. That's what our president said, y'all. And this is what Nicki Minaj said. She said, reading this made me feel a deep sense of gratitude. We live in a country where we can freely worship God. No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion. We don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other. Numerous countries all around the world are being affected by this horror, and it's dangerous to pretend we don't notice. Thank you to the president and his team for taking this serious. God bless every persecuted Christian. Let's remember to lift them up in prayer. This sounds like someone else wrote it, in my opinion, not Nicki Minaj. That is what she said, and fans were automatically like, huh? What? Who? Ha, ha, ha. Someone said, Nicki, as a diehard fan who genuinely sticks beside you through every single scandal, you cozying up to this fucking loser. I might actually have to tap out. We live in a country that wants to weaponize religion. So your gay fans, so this person was going on about that, right? She said, imagine hearing that Christians are being murdered and making it about you being gay. When my home was swatted multiple times with my innocent toddler inside, with maybe 20 officers with guns drawn pointed at our home due to political corruption, you being gay couldn't save me. So, political corruption, what is she talking about? What political corruption are you actually talking about that has anything to do with people coming into your home, officers coming into your home? I mean, it could be because you have a felon living in your house. I don't know. He keeps breaking the rules. I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Expecting someone to stay oppressed, abused, targeted, harassed, and consistently ignored by public figures who were supposed to be helping them says more about you than it does anyone else. I'll advocate for you the same way that I'm advocating for murdered Christians in Nigeria, like I always have. Just remember that diligently, compassionately. Just remember that part too. LOL, and I know you're not a diehard fan. Let me think about it. I want to block you for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Love you. Imagine hearing that Christians are being persecuted and not being able to have empathy for them because you are blinded by your own personal obsession with Trump. This says more about you than him, my darling. Blocked for being asleep. Nausea to the world. I don't even know what to say. There are 3 articles that will be linked in the description. Please consider also educating yourself on what's been happening in Nigeria and around the world. It'll also go deeper than what I'm going to mention because it's obviously a complex issue. But to be clear, Donald Trump is using the violence against Christians, which is also happening to Muslims and other religious groups in Nigeria. It's not just Christians that are being persecuted, but to use these people as a political pawn to hopefully, step in China's shoes and make business in Nigeria. If you don't know already, businesses, countries even buying up land there because they want to get some of the new land and stake in businesses that are rising in Nigeria and other parts of Africa, that are seeing this economic development. But using the lives of innocent Nigerians to make a point and side with a powerful political figure that could help you specifically down the road is so selfish, sick, and just evidence of her pathetic nature, her dire financial situation, mental and emotional and ethical circumstances. Like there's no excuse for this nonsense. There's obviously been pushback from the Barb's Nicki MAGA Minaj Banks fans, but she's not hearing it at all. She doesn't care. She goes off on anyone who disagrees with her, like the little cult leader she is. Legacy's been destroyed. All the time she's defended her man, saying he's a black man that was railroaded by the system, or she's being blackballed as a black woman herself. All that is moot once you sit in bed with someone like Trump, and who literally wants black people, brown people, queer people, poor people, all people who support. By the way, he wants them to DIE. He wants them to be offed. He wants them to not be here anymore. So yeah, black legacies will continue to fall at the hands of brainworms. It really is just the brainworms. It's unfortunate. It's brainworms. Black legacies will continue to fall just as Trump intends and is actively ensuring. He's tearing down Black history, defunding programs, deleting things off government websites, and disappearing immigrants, like your fucking parents, Nicki, by the way, who are Trinidadian and Indian, just in case he doesn't like your people either. It's my opinion that she's putting in the work for her own pardon or her husband's pardon down the line, allegedly. I don't know what's true. What do you think is true? But for her legal counsel to leave like that, something's got to be up. What do you guys think? I'm so glad I finished this video because this shit was really keeping me up at night. Anyway, thank you all for watching the Headbanging Princess channel. This is HP. Make sure you tell me how you feel in the comments below. Do you think that Nicki Minaj is MAGA now? Do you think this is all just a publicity stunt? Do you think that she's trying to get out of something? What do you think she's getting in her side of the deal? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe. Also, hype the video. That does something for the channel. I don't know. Make sure you like the video because that really helps the channel and it lets the algorithm know that you liked what you saw and you want me to keep going. So please do that. Help me get to 1,000 subs. Bye. God, I hate Nicki Minaj.